watching Mrs. K's Healthy Eating channel, and we're here to help you to eat well and get cooking. Welcome back to my kitchen. Well, today we're going to be making what I call a 5-a-day coleslaw. And I have a very good friend, Margaret, who has asked me if I could please do this on YouTube for you. So I hope that you're going to enjoy making this with me. The secret to this coleslaw is that it's not quite traditional. So normal coleslaw is carrot, green cabbage with lots of mayo. I'm trying to make this a little more healthy. So I'm going to go through each ingredient with you. The basis of the coleslaw is cabbage and carrot, but red cabbage, not green, and there's a very good reason for that, and carrot. And then we're going to add various things to make it what I call a 5-a-day coleslaw. We do this at school to try and encourage children to eat vegetables more, and generally it goes down really well. So what I always say is choose at least 5 vegetables. No, let's say 3, because we're going to have cabbage and we're going to have coleslaw. That's a given. Carrot, sorry. Carrot and red cabbage is a given. Choose 3 other vegetables that you enjoy that would be suitable for a salad. So we've got various options. I've got red onion, cucumber, apple, a pepper. I have a yellow pepper here, but it could be green or red, and cherry tomatoes. We could have sweet corn. Sweet corn's very popular with the children. And my very favourite secret ingredient, and that is a pomegranate seeds. Okay. The other one that is really nice is mango. Nice ripe chopped mango. Okay, so let's get started. Now, if you're cutting with a knife, make sure you've got a nice sharp vegetable knife. I always say, make sure your knife is sharp. We have knife sharpener at home, and we have them at school as well. And always sharpen your knife, because you destroy less vitamin C if you use a sharp knife. And if you watch the session on how to manage your vitamin C, make sure you watch those 2 sessions, because there are some useful tips on how to make sure that you minimize the loss of vitamin C, because if you did listen to them, it's incredible how easily vitamin C is lost out of vegetables. So, I am lucky enough to have a Magimix. I wouldn't be without one. And I've got a grater here. I've got the disc in here with finely grated, because I like my carrots finely grated, and a slicer. And the good thing with this is that it is very sharp, so you're minimizing your loss of vitamin C. So I'm going to quickly pop this through. Now, why use red cabbage? Red cabbage, did you know that it is considered the vegetable with the most amount of nutrients at all, out of any vegetable? They are extremely high in antioxidants, so ACE. So this is an ACE vegetable. And ACE, as you heard in the first of the Eat Well Guide series, is there to boost your immune system. So eating red cabbage a lot is going to be really good for you. And whether it's slightly steamed or it's put in like a salad, it is extremely good for you. Cooking does not destroy all the vitamins in here. It does, if you oversteam it, destroy the vitamin C. And also, if we make the coleslaw now, which we're going to do, don't cut large amounts of the cabbage, because you will lose vitamin C through them. So make enough for your salad for this evening, or for the lunch, or for the barbecue, whatever you're having. Make enough, and don't cut all your cabbage up. Put it away in the fridge. It does last very well in the fridge if you just put some cling film over it. So I'm going to pop that in, and you're going to see why I use the Magimix, because it's literally done in seconds. Right. So I've got a small amount there. And then I'm going to pop in a carrot. And I have bought something I've not seen before, imperfectly tasty. So wonky carrots, which had a little mark here. But as you can see, they're not perfectly formed. But hey, if it's going to stop wasting vegetables, I would much rather buy them. So I like to have quite a lot of carrot in my coleslaw. Now, the beauty about carrots is carrots are not high in vitamin C, but they are extremely high in vitamin A. So by grating carrots, we are not destroying any vitamins because vitamin A does not leak out into the air as does vitamin C, as you will find out from that vitamin C session. So I'm going to put this in, but if I don't want to have sliced carrots, which believe me happens a lot at school especially, you need to turn the disc over. So just as well I remembered that one. So I'm going to pop my carrots in. Done. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do in my machine. So now I'm going to transfer my salad to my bowl. Just get a spoon and into here. So now we've got a mixture of, now red cabbage has got literally so many minerals. Potassium, it has iron, zinc, vitamin B's, vitamin A, all sorts of things which are all there to boost our immune systems, to prevent us from cancer and other diseases. Okay, so here's the basis. Here we have a traditional coleslaw. Cabbage and carrot. And you can see it's in the right proportion, a good proportion. So that was easy, done in a tick. So now we can just add our variations to this, because especially if you're making a salad for children, you want to have something that is nutritious and good for the children. Just a minute, I'm just going to go and wash my hands. Right, okay. So we're now going to cut, I'm going to put in some red onion, and I really don't want a lot of red onion, I just want a little bit of red onion. So I'm going to just cut ever so finely, and then I'm going to chop them up. Right, put those into our salad. Red onion is not as strong as white onion and does give a nice bite to it. Okay, so that's mine. Then I'm going to put in some pepper. Now again, because we are using my bridge hold to get my pepper through, again because we are wanting to minimize the loss of vitamin C, we're going to just cut what we need, and then the rest will be put, because as soon as the surface is exposed to the air, we lose vitamin C. Okay, so I'm going to slice my pepper. That should be enough. And then I'm going to there we go, sliced it up, and I'm going to put that in my bowl. Right, and don't forget pepper, because this is a yellow pepper, it is full of vitamin A, and of course vitamin A, as I said with the carrots, does not leach out into the air, so we're pretty safe with this salad with full of vitamin A. Now, how many veg have we got in here so far? So we've got carrots, red cabbage, pepper, red onion. Oh, so really, to make this 5 a day, I only need one more. And of course, I'm definitely going to put my pomegranate seeds in. Now, pomegranate seeds, you can buy them ready seeded, but it's very expensive. It is much cheaper to buy a whole pomegranate. They are very satisfying, so you cut them into quarters, and you just peel them open like this, and you just literally take the seeds out and sprinkle them in. What I normally do is I cut the whole pomegranate into fours, and I put it in a little Tupperware, and then I put this in the fridge, and they last for a good week. So here we are. I'm going to then, every time I make a salad, I just sprinkle some in. So I'm going to sprinkle these pomegranate seeds. Now these are another amazing fruit, a real superfood. Again, full of so many antioxidants. So this little 5-a-day coleslaw is a no-brainer if you're wanting to eat healthy and boost your immune system. So I've already got 5 in there, but I could keep going, you know. And you could put raisins in here. And don't be afraid of putting fruit in a salad. Do you know, mangoes, apples, pomegranate seeds, you could put kiwi fruit in, you could chop apricots, you could even put peaches in, you could put, I've actually done satsuma segments. I didn't have much fruit once, and I thought, well, I'm jolly well going to try this. Do you know that they were absolutely delicious because there was those bursts of moisture. Experiment with your salad. This is, to me, a brilliant way of experimenting with salads. And choose the things, what is nice to have, when I have the grandchildren around, I put them around and say, now, what are your favourite fruits and veg? And we then make a salad out of those. And that's really what we're trying to do. We're trying to make a 5-a-day salad. I love this 5-a-day coleslaw. And I could go on, and sweet corn's another thing that you can put in it. So all sorts of things you could add. Cucumber is great because cucumber is not particularly high in any vitamin. It has very low quantities of anything at all. So it's mainly just water really, and some fibre in the skin. So that can go in as well. But what I'll do now, I won't spend any more time on that, but I do want to show you the dressing that I put in with this. So I don't use mayonnaise because mayonnaise, I have found a dressing that is healthier than mayonnaise. Okay, so we have basically, let's move this out of the way and then I can show you the ingredients for the salad dressing. So we don't mind having colourful vegetables around us, that's fine. Okay, so we've got oil. Now you can use either olive oil, or I always use rapeseed oil. Rapeseed oil is as good as olive oil, and it has omega-3 and omega-6. So it's a very good oil. Cider vinegar, but white wine vinegar works just as well. Honey, but I use maple syrup because if you watch the Eat Well Guide session 6, maple syrup is better than honey. It is the second best sugar that we can have. And then mustard. And Dijon mustard is the recipe, but I used whole grain mustard. And I bought the whole grain mustard, made the salad for my husband, and he said, oh, this has got a nice bite to it. To only discover that I bought, with bird's eye chili, I bought a chili whole grain mustard, and you know it was delicious, so now I only use it. Amazing how you can find things by mistake. And then some salt and pepper. So I don't like to buy dressings. I prefer to make my own. I know exactly what's in them, and they are so easy. And what I try to do is I always double or triple because salad dressings keep. So I'm just going to make one quantity. So it's a tablespoon of oil. There we go. A tablespoon of your cider vinegar. Cider vinegar also has great health recommendations. So cider vinegar is a good one. So a tablespoon of cider vinegar and a tablespoon of maple syrup. Now, they do say a tablespoon, it's a tablespoon of everything, but I do find a tablespoon of mustard is too strong, so I tend to use a 10ml spoon, rather, so that's basically 2 teaspoons of whole grain mustard, and then literally, some salt and pepper. Put some salt. You don't need to put salt in. Pepper is nice because pepper does give it a nice flavour. So, whoops, I put too much pepper in. Right, okay, it's going to be a very pretty one. Right, and then just shake. And this is going to be quite a nice spicy one. Lots of pepper and lots of, and the chilli. And now you just pour this on to your, now what is good about having the salad dressing is that this has oil. And when we did our Eat Well Diet Session 1, we learned about ACE. We needed vitamin E to get the full ACE. So vitamin E is in oil. What you can do if you didn't want oil and you don't want salad dressing is you could take an avocado, which is full of vitamin E, you could mash the avocado and you could have that either next to your coleslaw or in it and use the avocado as a dressing. That is another alternative. That's what I sometimes do, but my husband is not so keen on that. He prefers the dressing. So I will just drizzle this dressing on there and there we go. And that's our 5-day coleslaw. So I hope you have fun experimenting with your dressing and with your vegetables and enjoy that with your families. See you soon. Take care. Bye.